My name is Brianna Hale. I'm 34 years old, and I live in a quiet cul-de-sac outside Silverbrook, Maryland, with my husband and our son. To anyone passing by, our brick colonial with its trimmed hedges and soft porch lights looks like safety and success. What they don't see is the storm that has lived behind our front door for almost 9 years. That evening, the house glittered with crystal glasses and soft jazz for my mother-in-law Lorraine Hale's 60th birthday. Gold balloons floated near the ceiling. Guests laughed under string lights, toasting with sparkling cider and champagne. I moved between the kitchen and the living room with a practiced smile, balancing trays and pretending my stomach wasn't in knots. Then Derek did it. Right there, in front of his family and business partners, my husband lifted his glass and flung the deep red drink straight at me. It splashed across my cream dress, soaked into the fabric, and ran down my collar like cold blood. The room fell into a stunned hush. Forks froze midair. Someone coughed awkwardly. No one defended me. Lorraine clicked her tongue. Oh dear, that color was never practical for you anyway. A thin ripple of laughter followed. I stood there, shaking, my hands clenched around the wet hem of my dress, while Derek's sister Talia smirked into her glass like she was watching a comedy show. And then a small, steady voice cut through the silence. That's enough. My 10-year-old son Malik stood at the top of the stairs, holding a small black camcorder with both hands. His back was straight. His eyes were calm. My mom has suffered long enough, he said. And Grandpa is going to know the truth tonight. The room froze. Derek's face drained of color. Not anger. Not confusion. Fear. Malik, he snapped, stepping forward. Put that down. You don't understand what you're doing. I understand everything, my son replied, backing away one step, gripping the camera tighter. I recorded it all. Lorraine slammed her palm on the table. You are embarrassing this family. No, Malik said quietly. I'm telling the truth. And no one else here was brave enough to. I opened my mouth to stop him, to protect him the way I always had, and then I saw myself reflected in his eyes. The young woman who once walked into Howard University Law School believing she would change the world. And the woman I had become, silent, soaked in humiliation, letting a child speak the words I was too afraid to say. What did you record? Derek asked, forcing a laugh. You think a toy camera scares me? Malik didn't answer. He turned to me instead. Mom, I'm sorry I'm doing this in front of everyone, but I can't watch you hurt anymore. My throat closed. You did the right thing.